Hey everybody, Geezer Tony here once again, back out at my home course, Sanford Golf Club in Sanford, North Carolina. Well, the humidity is finally relaxed and we're going to have a cool week, although it is over 85 today, but it feels a lot better. We're going to go out and play a few holes. I'm not going to record them all in succession because I'm out here for a purpose today. I recently saw a video by MyGolfSpy, and I love MyGolfSpy. They do a lot of great work, all their ball testing and such. But I saw one that I didn't agree with, and I know they're using a machine and so forth and measuring, but they had a video that said if you use a scuffed ball, moderately scuffed ball, that it can cost you 46 or 43 yards offline and up to 30 some yards in distance. I'm not buying that. I've played golf with a lot of scuffed balls in my life, and I've never seen it do anything like that. So what are we going to do today? I'm going to take a scuffed ball. I have here a tailor-made TP5X with a scuff. It's a little bigger scuff than what the one they showed that they used. I hope you can see this. And I'm going to hit this ball off the tees. As we're going around, I'm going to orient the scuff in different positions so that we can see if it affects anything. Let's get on over here to the tee and get started. I'm only going to video the holes that I'm hitting drivers on. Okay, so here we go. We're on hole number 1. There are only 3 holes on this 9 that I hit driver. Well, I could maybe hit 4. So those are the only holes I'm going to be videoing on this 9. There are a lot more holes on the back. So we're going to hit this scuffed ball. And for this tee shot, I am going to place the scuff away from me on the right side and see if that seems to affect anything. According to MyGolfSpy, it'll make the ball slice severely. Way offline, they say. And they tested it at about 100 mile per hour speed swing, which is about what mine is. Or maybe I might be a couple more than that, but pretty close. So here we go. Let's see what happens. Well, I did get a little fade, but it didn't go way offline, and I think that was more me than the ball. Maybe you can see just the tip of that red flag. It's going to be just right of that big bushy tree on the left that's in the background. So anyway, this ball went pretty much my normal distance, and I've got 110 left to that front pin. I've oriented the bad spot out to the right again just to see what happens. See if we can hit this wedge. I've got a 52 gap wedge here. Well, that certainly didn't go to the right. It's straight at it. Ended up inside of 20 feet from the hole, even though we're off the green. So that ball went straight. Mostly I just want to measure off the tee because that's what they use as a driver. So I'm just very curious about this because their test results just didn't match what I've always achieved. Got a nice easy little chip. As you know, this is a favorite part of my game. Nice easy par with a scuffed ball. So I lost sound temporarily. We are on number 17 now, and I'm placing the scuff toward me as I'm indicating there in the picture. Supposedly it's going to make this ball go way left according to MyGolfSpy. So let's hit this tee shot and see if it goes left. I'm just trying to hit them straight here. Well, here we are out here where I usually am if I hit a decent ball, and we are uphill, and there was a slight breeze at us, and the ground hasn't really firmed up yet, although we might get a little bit of bounce now. So, did I lose any distance? I don't think so. Did the ball try to curve left? No, it actually faded a little right, even though I didn't try to do that. So, um, I'm just not so sure that research is bearing out here. Maybe it's because I'm not a machine. I'm beginning to feel like I'm proving my own opinion that a scuff ball doesn't really hurt anything, unless it's just very, very severe. Before I moved out to Sanford, I lived in Cary, North Carolina, and I played at Prestonwood Country Club. The Champions Tour plays an event there every year now, but before they went there, the then Corn Ferry, I think it was buy.com or something then, played there. And I remember one year, I don't remember his name, but there was a young guy who won. And on the very first hole, the very first day, he hit a driver and he hit the cart path and put a big, probably a nickel-sized scuff on the ball. And he played that ball in on the hole and he made birdie. And so he told his caddy, he says, well, I'm superstitious. I'm going to keep using it. He used that one ball all day. Shot 61. Ended up winning the tournament. So I just don't think he could have done that if golf balls are affected that much by a scuff. I know there's some aerodynamic issues going on with the dimples and the little bit of fuzziness that's in the scuff, but I just don't think it's enough to even notice. So anyway, enough about all that. Let's hit this 9-iron. See if we can get it somewhere near the green. See if we can get it to go toward the green after all this talking. Somewhat towards green. It's well left. Way at the left edge. This goes. I know the grain's at me. That's going to slow it down a bit too. Just a little weak, but it's an easy par. Okay, we're on hole number 8. It's a short par 4. So it's about 340-ish from back here. I'm all the way back as far onto the tee as I can get, because I don't normally hit a driver here because it can go through, and I like to leave a little bit of a forward shot, but for today's purpose, we're going to hit driver. This time I'm going to orient the scuff straight up. According to MyGolfSpy, it's going to make this ball pop up and go very high into the air. Higher than normal. Now, I wouldn't say that's any higher than normal. I hit it a little right because I felt myself being a little late here, but it is a very good drive. No, we're not perfect, so we're not a machine like what they tested with. Again, I just didn't see any effect of that scuff. We're going to hit one more driver on number 9 and then discuss what happened and call it a day for this video. I think I did this for myself because I just didn't agree with what their published results were. I mean, I know they were accurate. I'm not saying they did anything wrong, but from machine, from ball testing machine, etc., translating out to the course, it just didn't add up to me, and it isn't even today. We are 68 yards on a 340 hole. And the fairway does slope down a little, so it helps it bound down here. But that is what, 280-ish. So I don't think the scuff took anything off of that. So this is another reason I don't hit driver here now. I'm beside of a service road. I'm in a drainage ditch that's never marked because it's always got grass. So I've got to hit out of this. And 68 yards is not my forte either. It's going to be a weird follow through and a weird hit. So let's just see if we can get this on. You can tell my left foot is is like that much higher than the ball. Almost like hitting out of a bunker, except no sand. 60, 70 yards, let's say. Felt good, I have no clue. Straight at it, but I think it's just a little bit deep. Well, it's not quite as deep as I thought. It's okay. It's 12 feet. I see the putt breaking just a little right. These greens are still kind of fuzzy and slow and a little bumpy from the aeration, but hey, we're here and we got a putt on them, so let's just see if we can get one in. They seem to, the ball with a scuff seems to putt okay too. Number 9, par 5, the only par 5 on this side. I forget how long it is from back here. I'm going to say right about 500 yards. As you can see with the preview, it goes out and dog legs to the right. Goes way down a hill and back up. This time we're going to orient the scuff straight down. According to MyGolfSpy, that should make the ball go very low and lose a lot of yardage. I want to hit it out to the left and fade it just a little. Yeah, perfect. I didn't see that go very low. That's as good a drive as I can hit. Let's go down there and see how far it went. So I went by the hole marker there after I hit the tee shot. The hole was 477. Let's just say 480 because I was back of that. And I've got 230 left to the middle, so that's another 250 drive. Now, I don't feel like I lost any distance off of that scuff being pointed downward. So I think this is going to be the end of that experiment. I found out what I needed to know. If I get a scuff on my ball, I'm going to keep playing with it. I'm not going to worry about spending another however much to get a new ball out. So I think they'll perform just fine. Okay, I've got 230 to the middle. Flag is in the back. I'm going to give it 3 wood. The ball is severely above my feet, so who knows what might happen here. But we're just going to try to hit a solid 3 wood and get it up somewhere near the green and see if we can get up and down for par. I'm going to allow this one a little right for it being above my feet. But other than that, nothing. Up the right side, it went where I aimed it instead of coming left, but it should be up there beside the green somewhere. Well hit, and it didn't touch any tree limbs. It looks like I may have caught one of these limbs up here because I'm a little short of the green and I'm buried in some deep rough. I'm not sure if you can even see the ball, but the grass is above the level of the top of the ball, but it's not real thick. So I'm just going to open the face a little to help it glide through there instead of grab. We've got about a I'll say a 45 yard pitch. Normally I would want to use a lower lofty club, but with this lie I need the loft. So we're going to try to just get it on that quarter of the green. We're a little uphill, and then about 10 feet from the hole we're going downhill. And I need to be left of the flag to have a decent putt. And had the right idea, but I left it a little weak, a little short. So we're around 12 feet. We're kind of going uphill, but the hole is cut on the side of a hill like this. I'm not. You'll find one like that every once in a while. I'm not sure why they do it. It's not really valid or legal, but with as slow as these greens are, it shouldn't be that dangerous. If the greens were fast, you'd never stop one near the hole. So in light of all that, I got to play quite a bit of break. On this 12 footer, I'm going to give it well over a foot, I think. As I've said in another video, to me, these aren't the kind that you can calculate. You just have to kind of feel it in there. Oh, gosh, another 1 inch and I had it. Okay, that was a 2 under 33 on this 9 with a scuffed up ball. So I'm going to go against MyGolfSpy this time and say, if you scuff your ball, don't worry about it. Just keep going, keep playing. It'll be all right. So for now, this is Geezer Tony signing off till next time.